So listen, as I was saying, if you take the money from this side over here, and the money comes in, it can go here or here. If it goes here, it can come back. If it goes from here, it loops back around through this one and then back up. Does that make sense to you? Okay, perfect then. Let's go to the next thing. This is gonna be called Baby G's Big Tax Day. Listen, you're gonna have to understand this stuff if you wanna create generational wealth. I've been building this for you for a very, very, very long time now. This will work because we're gonna build long-term generational wealth for our family, okay? Watch. The first thing we're gonna have to understand, there's gonna be 3 elements we're gonna understand for our family's dynasty generational wealth process. The first one is a private family foundation. This is gonna be great because this is probably where you're gonna end up working one day. If you want to, you don't have to, but you can work for the private family foundation. Mom and Dad's already started a family foundation. Now, if you know about this, you would know that a lot of wealthy families, celebrities and athletes and so forth, they always have these foundations. And you gotta ask yourself, why do all these wealthy people have these foundations? Well, to understand how generational wealth works, let me show you 3 things. Number 1, we're gonna have what's called the family bank. Number 2, we're gonna have what's known as the family office. And the one that we're gonna talk about today, baby Georgia, is known as the family foundation. This is where mom and dad get to donate money every single year. Mom and dad make our money over here, and we can make this money from our business on this side over here, or we can make our money from our personal side as well. As mom and dad make money, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take up to 60% of our AGI. So when you open a private family foundation to create long-term generational wealth, you're allowed to donate up to 60%. Write that down, G. Write it down. Don't forget it. 60% of the AGI. Let me write it down for you so you don't forget. 60% of the AGI can be donated to the family foundation. That means that mom and dad gets a tax write-off. Not only do we get a tax write-off, but we also set money aside for the family foundation. What does that mean for you? Let me explain it to you. As you get older, here's this family foundation right here. So here's the family foundation, okay? Now let's say that mom and dad have been donating since the time you were born, which we have been, and we keep donating money to this family foundation over here, the money goes in here. To keep the IRS very, very happy and to meet all the requirements, in a general sense, it just means that we're gonna have to spend 5% of the total value of this account right here every year. So we gotta spend 5% of the total amount that mom and dad have put in the foundation. We gotta go spend that on our foundation. Mom and dad opened up what's called the Cordell Family Christmas Foundation. What happens is mom and dad put the money inside of the family foundation. How much can we put in? You got it, 60% of our AGI, we can donate it to our own foundation. How cool is that? Where Santa Claus lives. So again, while this money is going inside the account, hey, pay attention, baby G, come on. Let's go, pay right here. We put the money in here. Now every year, you and all your siblings, when we're gone, have to spend 5% of that money has to be spent on the Christmas Foundation. But what happens to the other 95%? Well, baby G, that's a brilliant freaking question. You are so smart. You must take after your mother. You take after your mother. Let's talk about the other 95%. So we donate this money. Mom and dad got a tax write-off every year. We have 5% we got to spend on it, but the 95%, you know what we can do with that 95%? You're going to love this, baby G. We can invest that money. We can invest the 95%. So all these years, we've been donating to a family foundation, getting a tax deduction for it. We spent 5% of that money out on the charity of our Christmas Foundation, and then we invested the other 95%. Well, what's crazy is the IRS allows us to say this 95%, and all the profit that we've made in all those years of compounding interest is 100% tax-free for our foundation. What does that do? Well, baby G, let me put out an interest calculator for you that will show you interest calculator absent of taxation. Remember that it's the number one way to create wealth in your life. Compounding of interest absent of taxation. And that's what a family foundation does. So does this make sense to you? And more importantly, does it make sense to you? And listen, if you want to know more about how an actual private family foundation works and how your family can open a private family foundation like mine did and deduct all this money in taxes and create long-term generational wealth, go to my YouTube channel. I have a long-form content video there that explains all the laws out for you so you can copy the exact same thing that I do.